The instruments featured in this Hello, My Name Is video series are brought to you by Medline, Koenig, and First.
Hello, my name is Bone Hook. We got a fun one here for you today. This is a large bone hook. These bone hooks, they come in all shapes and sizes. You even see some handles. You kind of see a standard handle here. This is a solid handle. But sometimes you'll see that kind of T handle in your bone hook. The T handle allows, for a different holding pattern. This one has that ergonomic hold here to kind of stop your finger there on the back side. But either way, the bone hooks kind of stick out in your trays due to that really solid kind of thick here into the distal tip. And then of course that hook here. This is a 9-inch version. We're measuring from your proximal to your distal tip over here. And in particular, it's an 8 by 25 millimeter hook on the distal tip. Interestingly enough, you want to pay special attention to the tip of the hook, because this is a sharp risk in processing trays. Anytime you got a hook or a sharp on one side and the other side of the instrument is weighted in the way that this handle is, this is an easy one to pick up, and then during the reprocessing process, it slipped down somehow and get you. And you see it actually almost got me right there as I was showing you. So you want to be very, very careful with your bone hooks, with your skin hooks in particular too, because they're sharp for a reason, and even on the clean side they can do a lot of damage if you're not careful. So this is the bone hook. In inspecting it, because there's no complex part of the instrument, there's no hinge, there's no articulation going on here. The primary inspections, there's no residue on the handle. Many times in these orthopedic instruments, you will see some kind of sticky residue. Just make sure none of that's there. Sometimes you'll see some cement, etc. Keep an eye out for that. And then on your tip, you're just going to want to make sure that it's got that natural angle and curve there is the bone hook. And if it's a sharp hook, you want to make sure that it's still sharp on that end and that it's not turned or bent any direction through the reprocessing cycle, right? Because it is a sharp, sometimes you want to put that little tip protector on. You got some square protector. Sometimes you can put a little smaller protector there on the end to protect your teammates in the operating room as they're opening up and setting up for these trays. It is kind of a heavier device, so this one's okay to go toward the bottom of your tray if you have some other instruments there that you're reprocessing. All right, so this is a large bone hook, and you watched another episode of Hello, My Name Is.